Welcome back to ESL to race one of the Super Late Model Series. As we are at USA International Speedway here at Florida. The drivers are finishing up their practice session. After this, we'll go to the two-lap qualifier and then a featured race. In the late model series, we had a great race. Trunyan Dunn was your winner in race one of the season. Showing Aaron Kozak with the fastest time in practice. But like I mentioned in the late model series, the track will change 3 times. First, this practice session is at 1 p.m. This is all sim time, 1 p.m. for the practice session. Qualifying will be at 5 p.m. Race time at 7:45 p.m. Keeping the schedule pretty close to real life. The session is over. We're getting ready for some qualifying. Who will have the fastest time for the first race of the season? And here we go, getting ready for qualifying in the super late models. Here's the 03 of Bob Harlow. There's Chris Delroe from Sloth Racing. What type of lap can he put together here? His first time around. As he's about to cross the line. And he's actually with the with Tyler Commander. It looked like he was at first having the fastest time. Will Tyler Commander's time hold here as he goes around the final few turns? And it is Chris Delroe on the pole. He's going to earn those bonus points. Weezy in second. Roland Woods third. Marcos with fourth. Mason Stonewall in fifth. Tyler Commander sixth. Evan Ethel seventh. Doug Britton eighth. Skylar Stevens in ninth. And Bob Harlow rounds out your top 10. So a few new names here in the top 10 here. I'll be back here in a minute for the start of the race. And we are back as we get ready for race 1 in the Super Late Model Series. We're going 70 laps here at USA. This race, of course, you want speed, but you also want to save tires. You only have one set of tires. Chances are you're not going to change that set unless you have to come in because you wrecked, because you have some damage, or if we get a late caution, a team might want to take a risk and go onto pit road. But chances are you're going to be on the same set for the whole race. This is one of our longest tracks of the season, 3/4 of a mile. Our biggest track will be about a mile. As this is the grassroots of racing. Got your super late models and your late models. This is a different style of racing. But things can get very aggressive in this type of racing. The pace car comes off the track. And race 1 is underway. With a great start to the race, he is in first, and then it's E-Weezy in second, Rolling Woods in third. He is part of 307 Motorsports. Right behind him is Mason Stonewall. Evan Echols there, Marco Swift, Tyler Commander. Doug Britton, he's currently in 8th. Skylar Stevens there inside. He is on a new team of the Joyride Jokers. He takes a spot away from Britain. Towards the back of the pack, there's Merle McGuire. Lotus leads back to Luigi Romano, Thomas Noble. Thomas Noble's on Spark Racing now. There's Ty Bird at the tail end of the field. This is very early on though. We will see what cars have that long run speed as Ani Escola's on pit road. And Ty Bird, let's see if we can find out what happened here. There's Escola there. He makes contact with Stefan Forge. Not sure what happened to Bird though. There's Bird on the outside. He's way up on the track. Makes contact with Lotus Lee. So both of those cars are on pit road. They're in and out. They definitely cut a tire. Ani's already out on the track. But Ty Bird is still on pit road. So he must, here he comes now. Unfortunate start for those two cars. Weezy all over the 16 of Chris Del Roe. Doug Britton in 8th. He took his spot right back. He is right behind Skylar Stevens. There's O'Brien and Forge as they battle for 12 here. Zach Holdorf is there. He is on the outside of the 96. He is up 9 positions. William Thompson has fallen back 9 positions, so he's going the opposite way. McGuire up 7 spots, up to 17th. And the outside of him is Justin Reside. He is on a new team. He left Northern Lights Racing, and now he's in Sloth Racing. We'll see if he can make some noise on his new team, with his new team. As he battles Earl McGuire there. Oh, Merle McGuire got very loose. Almost scraped the wall. That was extremely close. It's Tyler Commander currently in 9th. He is battling CJ Slava from the DOG. James Belt is there in 11th. Right behind him is Mitchell O'Brien. Check on your leader, Chris Del Roe. Doesn't have a big lead over Eweezy, about 0.4 of a second. There's big, oh, here we go, 3 wide in the front stretch. Stefan Forge currently in 11th. See what he can do for the rest of the race. Mason Stonewall battling with Evan Ethel. This is for 4th. They're side by side going around 1 and 2. Mason Stonewall way on the outside groove there. You don't want to ride way too up the track as they're almost 3 wide. Marco Swift is there right behind. Stonewall is Stevens. They're all battling here for position early on. They continue to battle. Chris Del Roe still in control. Eweezy right there. Down in 3rd is Roland Woods there. Evan Ethel in 4th, up 3 positions. Zach Holdorf there battling Tyler Rogelski. This is for 17th. A little further ahead, there's Reside, Merle McGuire, and Ty Bird. Ty Bird is 3 laps down. Slow to sleep. He's the owner of the Joyride Jokers. He is currently in 20th. Aaron Kozak in 22nd. There's Chuck Hicks in 23rd. Romano in 24th, battling Thomas Noble for 20. Actually, yeah, they're both battling for 24th. There's Mitchell O'Brien in 12th. There's Ace Blade, James Belt. about 25 laps on these tires. We'll see what cars start to slow down, what cars start to fade. As we check on the leader once again, Chris Del Rio, he has led from the jump here. And he has pulled away from the 299. Getting close to a second lead. So he is definitely getting stronger here. So Sloth Racing with a strong showing here. He's still in second. Roland Woods there in third. Easy has continues to fade a little bit. Devin Ethel and Mark Swift fourth and fifth. The biggest movers, there's two cars. Zach Holdorf and Merle McGuire both up eight positions as they battle here for 15th. They're trying to get into the top 15. There's William Thompson battling Chuck Hicks there. There's about 5 cars there, plus Ani and Scola, but Ani is a lap down. 1 or 2 laps down. So he is 1 lap down. If the caution comes out, Ani and Scola would be your lucky dog. And the 16 continues to pull away from the 299. A second and a half already. He is showing so much speed here. You can see how smooth he is taking these turns. Barely any movement on the wheel at times. He's almost 2 seconds. He's gonna start running into some traffic here. The next few laps, he's gonna have to deal with that. James Belt down to 15th. Merle McGuire continues to march forward up to 14th. Now he has his sights set on the 101 of his blade. Get by the 101. Tyler Vogelski currently in 19th. Vogelski is up 8 positions. So he is making some moves as well. As they're 3 wide going around 3 and 4. He almost makes contact there with Holdorf, and they're still 3 wide. This is when you can get in trouble here if you're not careful. Vogelski up to 17th now. Tyler Commander and Stefan Forge. They're battling here for 9th. continue to go side by side around 1 and 2. Right behind them is CJ Slava. Slava trying to get into the top 10. There's Stefan Forge with that Nighthawk Nation strong paint scheme. That is in support of Justice Blackwell. And we hope he continues to recover from his health issues and wish him the best. There's Roland Woods. He makes the pass here on the 299. This is for second place. We only got 28 laps to go in this one already. 299 seems to be fading. Skylar Stevens trying to get by Mason Stonewall. He is in the outside. Now that Roland Woods got by easy, can he gain some ground on Chris Del Rowe? As you can see, there is some traffic up ahead for the 16. He's going to have to deal with that for the rest of the race. But he has about a 2.5 second lead over Woods. Stonewall and Stevens continue to battle here for 6. There's Doug Britton there in 8th. And he started 8th and he is still 8th, but he's trying to gain a little more ground as if he can. Now he's trying to get by the 41 of Stevens and move up to 7th. They're in the backstretch still side by side. Can the 84 make the pass? This is a great battle for 7th. You can see them slipping and sliding around. These tires are very worn as we're 49 laps in. They continue to go at it. No one wants to give up this 7th place here. Looks like finally Stevens is going to have the upper hand, but he does not as they continue to battle. Let's check on your leader as he is starting to run into some traffic. He's trying to put Thomas Noble a lap down. But he has lost half a second to his lead as Roland Woods is closing in here with 19 to go. Can he reel him in? Crystal Road is going to have to try to make quick work of the 6. Stefan Forge and CJ Slava. They're trying to battle here for 10th, trying to stay in the top 10 here. They're still side by side going into 1. fastest mover, Tyler Rogalski, up 10 positions. Didn't qualify well, but he is on the move. He would like to get into the top 15 if he can. There's Eweezy now. He caught up to Roland Woods. Now he's trying to take his second back. But they're way off the pace from the leader. The leader has almost a 3-second lead on him. They don't want to battle too long because there is Evan Ethel there in fourth. He is going to gain some ground on them too. As we're going to have 12 laps to go. Crystal Rose still cannot get by Thomas Noble. But he has almost a 4-second lead over Woods and Eweezy. They're way back there. These two are just going to battle for second because unless Chris Del Rowe makes a big mistake, he is not going to lose this race. So maybe it's better if he stays behind Noble. And he doesn't want to get too aggressive here because he has a good sized lead. Just want to finish out this race as we got 10 laps to go. There's Bob Hartle in 14th. James Belt in 15th. Then it's Merle McGuire there in 8th. And Rogalski. Merle McGuire up 8 spots, I meant. He is in the top 15. Make that 9 spots. Joel O'Brien battling CJ for 11th. And there goes Del Rowe. He's going to get by Noble. I guess he felt that Noble was just slowing him down. 7 laps to go here at USA International Speedway. Is in control. About 3.5-second lead over Woods and Eweezy. All they can hope for is a caution, but that would probably end the race. So all they can hope for is a mistake by the 16. Evan Ethel there in 4th. Marco Swift having a good showing in the top 5 in 5th. Right behind them is Stonewall. He is as well having a good showing in 6th. Del Rowe still in control. Laps to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. 2 laps to go here at USA. white flag waves, final lap here for the 16. All he has to do is not make a mistake here. As he goes on to the backstretch ahead of him is Luigi Romano. As Chris Del Rowe comes out of turn 4, checker flag waves. Chris Del Rowe wins race 1 in the Super Late Model Series. In second, Roland Woods. Third, E. Weezy. Fourth, Marco Swift. Fifth, Evan Ethel. Sixth, Mason Stonewall. Seventh, Skylar Stevens. Eighth, Doug Britton. Ninth, Tyler Commander. And Stefan Forge rounds out your top 10. Sloth Racing on the board in the first race of the season, as they will celebrate tonight. Good showing for this team. Like I mentioned earlier, this is one of the longer tracks on the schedule. But we go from a 3/4 to under a half mile. We head to Southern National. That should be a good race. Tempers start flaring when we hit these very, very short tracks. So we head from Southern National. Actually, no, it's not Southern National. We head for Super Late Model, it's Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. That'll be race 2 for the Super Late Model. Southern National is for the Late Model. Race 2 for the Late Model Series. And the Fairgrounds is about a half-mile track. Then we head to Slinger, race 3. Then we go to Hickory, race 4. And then South Boston, race 5. So we will see how this plays out. This is a new system for all the teams. You know, everyone's going to try to learn and try to figure this out as we go. You know, drivers start to age, things start to change. So it's going to be a revolving door season to season, and teams and team owners, they're going to have to try to figure out what's the best setup for their cars season to season. So it's going to be great, but it was a good opening race here in the Super Late Models. And looking forward to the next race at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Like always, thank you for supporting the stream and the league. I will see you guys next time.